Hi everybody, my name is Lynn Ismael and welcome to my garden. It is September 30th, it's a Saturday, and I am planning to do a lot of planting today. I'll show you what kind of seedlings and plants I'm hoping to put on the ground. So here are the seedlings and some plants that I need to plant today. I have these little ones are called GM seedlings that I started from seeds. I believe I have 3 varieties. This one is Mrs. J. Bradshaw. I think this is a red one. This is a combination of a Cupid's Dart, Cadenache, and another type of GM. Oh, another Mrs. J. Bradshaw. Another of the red one. And I believe I have a yellow one here. It's a Lady Stratton, something like that. What's it called? Here, Lady Stratton. And this is a yellowish GM with Pretty Betsy Jupiter's Cloud. Centranthus, that's the Latin name for it. And a few more Centranthus here. This is some Cupid's Dart and the white variety. So this is the white variety Cupid's Dart, and what's this one? That's another GM. I do have some foxgloves. Just the white one, Purpureus alba. This is another foxglove. It's the ambigua, so it's the yellow perennial type of foxglove that is, I believe, can handle drier and sunnier conditions than the Purpurea alba. More Cupid's Dart. It's a combination of the blue one and the white one. This is the Verbascum Bombiciferum. I enjoyed having them in the landscape this year, so in case they didn't seed themselves, I've got extra ones. And some Verbascums. This is the Katie's Candle. And Southern Charm, I think this one is. Lots of, ooh, look at that. Lots of, it's ready to be planted out. This is the Southern Charm one. They're good for drier conditions, drought-tolerant plants. It needs to be planted out in the ground soon, so you see that it's turning yellowish. It's needing more nitrogen. Let me just put them back here. I'll do that later. Over here is another type of foxglove. This is the obscure one, and this can tolerate sunny conditions, and it's fully perennial, and it has orangey flowers. Another GM, more of the ambigua. Is the ambigua? Yeah, digitalis ambigua. This is a Glycnis, also German Ochreitii. Oh, there. I guess it would help if I focus the camera. Glycnis Ochreitii. And it's a orange blossom. Managed to germinate one hollyhock. And this is the Halo Glow hollyhock. I'll see ya. Germinated August 14th. August 14th. Okay, that's pretty good. Look at the roots there. They're biennials. So plant them now, they'll bloom next year. I have, this is the Lignus coronaria, the white version, and a couple of, I think it's blue glitter. No, it's not blue glitter. It's a blouse cap eryngium. So it's, what's a common name of eryngium? Blue thistle? No, that's, never mind. But more GM, that more of the Lignus coronaria there, and then Mrs. J. Bradshaw GM. So I guess I'm gonna be, if they survive, I'm gonna have lots of red GM next year. Some Monarda, the bee balm, the red variety. I have some Honestly plants, Lunaria, and they will, I'm hoping they can grow on dry shade. I'll put them around the different parts of my garden just to see where they do well. But I planted them because, well, they're early to flower. They gave really nice purple blossoms in late winter. Well, I guess it's very early spring. And they're, when they get seed heads, they give you those shimmery, almost like capiz looking shells. What's called money plant. In here, I have, I'm only going to be planting one of the three that I got. This is the Hypericum that has three darker leaves. It's got a little bit of powdery mildew. Then I have Selectrums and dwarf Mugopine and Clematis. That was Rouge Royale Clematis. I planted 4 Clematis last month. At least 2 of them survived. One I'm hoping will come back next year because it was eaten by a rabbit. And the other one, I think it's dead. So the one that I know for sure is dead, I'm just going to replace. And I'm hoping that, this one will make it. As for the type of amendment or fertilizers I'm going to be use, I like using alfalfa pellets, put it in the bottom of the planting hole, and this is whole earth. It's got some mycorrhiza and a little bit of bone meal. What's it called? Bone meal, kelp meal, soybean meal, fishbone meal. Oh, there's no bone meal, just fishbone meal. It's got humic acid. So, good stuff in theory. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Laura style of vlogging. I'll just plant these now just so I don't waste time, and then I can just show you around where I planted them. Well, it's now October 1st. And as it turned out, I didn't film everything. There were a lot of seedlings, and there were 6 1-gallon containers, and I only allotted 1 day to finish it all. And I felt that if I tinkered too much with filming myself doing all that, then I wouldn't be able to finish the job. So I opted to not film me planting, and I'm just going to show you where I planted, or where I ended up planting the seedlings. So I planted the Yugo pine right on this spot here in the corner, and I feel that it having a spot there will be a good echo to my older, more established Yugo pine right here. Yugo pine likes it dry, so, and I like the texture. Around here I've had 3 centranthus, 1, 2, 3, and then another third one there. So centranthus has red cloudy plumes starting in the spring, and I'm not sure how they do throughout the summer. Apparently if you deadhead them regularly, then they'll stay blooming, but for early summer color, there'll be red cloudy plumes around here. That's some of my Tatanash Keep It Start. I'm not sure, I don't remember what colors these are now. It's either white or blue, but either way. So I got 3 or 5 right here beside this iris, Siberian iris, and that's the other centranthus there. Also got 4 here in the bed under my willow tree. I step back. So that's the willow tree, and I pin here. That's where the other centranthus are. I also have some, not centranthus, Cupid start. Few more Cupid. Well, this one I planted them last weekend, not this weekend. And one of the rabbits already tried. Well, that's probably gone now. It's already nibbled, but who knows? The roots are alive. Maybe it will bounce back. That one here to here. That was from last week. 3 here, and these are the Cupid start that I planted in the spring. So this is what they look like grown. And on the other side of the pathway over here are more of the Cupid start. I have 3 there, and I think 1 here, just 1 here. I have 3 of the Lychnis coronaria. I think Angel's Blush is the white variety, not the pink bright one. So Lychnis coronaria, they like it. They can tolerate dry soil, and this is a good spot because there's no drip in here. If they're gonna get some irrigation, it'll be like a runoff from this raised bed here because I have some drip there. Something drought tolerant under a big tree. I think they should be okay, and they'll get at least 6 hours of sun on this spot here. I also have a couple of Lychnis coronaria here and here, just to echo the Lychnis coronaria in the end of the raised bed right there. And I also have 2 here. So I've got 2 here, 2 there, and 3 there. And this is the Lychnis coronaria that I sowed this spring. So this is all grown. It will definitely bloom next year, hopefully. And then we'll see if those seedlings that I planted now will rosette or will catch up and maybe bloom next year too. Don't mind the weed. Right now it's just the weed. My weed is the, what you call that? not native. Well, this Achillea is native, but the uncultivated, non-cultivated version of Achillea. So just like the common yarrow. The current cover, except that they spread, which is fine because they suppress other types of weed. And in the spring, they give me some white flowers that are an umbel kind of disc shape, which I use for arrangement. So that's why I don't mind them spreading too much in this bed. But I wouldn't feel so bad if I need to take it out and plant something else. But anyway, here are my lunaria. Like I said earlier, lunaria is supposed to like shade. But last year I planted them right over there and it's full sun. So they can tolerate full sun. And so I planted them here just for an early color in early spring. This is my Alcea hollyhock, and it's a halo glow hollyhock. It's got white with maroon or deep burgundy center. It's supposed to be rabbit proof, so I'm hoping that rabbits will leave it alone. And beside it is a I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's an eryngium. What's the other name? Like sea holly? Oh, it's an eryngium, and it's a German name. I'll post it below. Help. Don't quote me on that. And my bee balm right there. Bee balms like it. Oh, is it bee balm? No, it's not. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got some bee balms right there. They like it moisture, solar retentive condition in sunny part shade. This is more like the sunny area. I also have my Hypericum there. And just in case they need more water, I have irrigation set up here. So I can just turn that on or add more drip to there should I need it. I'm not sure what these are. I think they're Chinese well, it's not Chinese forget-me-nots. I think it's just a regular forget-me-nots that I let self-seeded this spring. So hopefully I'm correct because there's a bunch of them there. Got another eryngium right here, and then over there is my verbascum bombiciferus. It's the silver lining one. It'll go really big, but even though it's tall, it's slender, so you can see through behind it, and it's not blocking too much view. I have my silver lining verbascum there. Another one right here. Somebody tried to dig you up. No, you're okay. And then another one right there. So they will get massive. The leaves will get massive, but they do, because it's silvery, they'll be great as a drought tolerant plant. So I'm imagining that this leaf will span like maybe 2 feet. So maybe this is not the best place to put them. But anyway, the Vesalvia will find a way. They'll find each other. They'll find a way. They'll find a way. Now this bed is a weedy mess. That's why I planted my Katie's no, this is Katie's Candles verbascum. They will have bigger leaves, so in theory the leaves will cover the ground and prevent more weeds from growing. So I have 6 here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll have the ambigua or obscura. think it's the Digitalis obscura, which is the orange. Well, it is the orange foxglove that I planted here. I have a 3 there, and I have another 3 right there. And my reasoning is to help deter rabbits from eating this poor bush right here. This is a choke cherry. It's called Brilliantissima. That's the common name, or that's the variety name. It's supposed to look like that. But the rabbits have been eating this and this. It's not supposed to be tasty, but it doesn't stop them from tasting. They don't mow it down. They just, for some reason, take enough that it's stunting this growth. So this winter I'll have to protect this somehow, just so it doesn't get any further damage, and hopefully they bounce back next year. The rest, well, my GMs, I tucked them here in the middle of my nasturtium well, plants, I guess. Trying to think. Just to hide them from rabbits. And this is a moist area that gets part shade. Well, I think it should get some sun too. So I have some here, some there, and I've got a few over here and over there. I like nasturtiums because aside from being pretty, it's also a trap crop or a sacrificial crop that all the other insects that might otherwise eat the rest of my plants occupied. So I'm going to be planting more of them next year. And more of my GMs here. Just beside the adult GMs that I bought earlier this summer. I don't remember the name of this one. Ooh, look at that. That's a bud. It's a bud. It's a bud. It's ready for next year. Look at that. Underneath my willow tree, I put another of the Hypericums. I heard that it likes part sun, or it can tolerate part shade. And there's conflicting information whether they're drought tolerant or like moist area. So we'll find out. This one, I don't have hooked to a drip line, so we'll see how that compares to the moisture site. And here's the moisture. Well, this one I have drip, and this is another of the Hypericum that's also in a part shade area. I'm hoping I didn't dig out my Lycentra. What's the other name for that? Bleeding heart. I have a bleeding heart here somewhere that has gone dormant. I just don't remember where. And hopefully I didn't just dig it out. I didn't see any roots though, so hopefully I didn't dig it out and replace it with the Mythical Trim. Over here, it's also digital, the foxglove, and I think it's the ambigua one. Ambigua is the yellow foxglove that's fully perennial, that can tolerate drier condition. So I have a group of 5 here, and another group of 5 here. As for the rest of my lunaria, I've got some lunarias right here. 1, 2, and 3. This is a shady, well, mostly shade condition. I have 3 in here as well. So 1, 2, 3. For my Hypericum, I'm going to be planting it right here. I have 2 more shrubs of this. I'll plant them next week, but my idea is to plant 3 of them there. That's dahlias that didn't, I have to throw that out. anyway, so 1, 2, 3 eventually, because I already have 1, 2, 3 another type of Hypericum over here. This one has a greener leaves and it's more a bright watermelon type of berry. I should have harvested them early, because earlier in the summer there were tons of it, and I thought they'll stay red all fall, but I guess not. So next time, as soon as I see these red berries and I want to harvest them, I should harvest them. Got my clematis Rusriel planted here. Now, I almost forgot. I got my Lignus ochratii right here. They're the orange blossom ones in front of the Catanache Cupid's dart. I don't know if they bloom around the same time, but if they do, if they're blue, then it's perfect. Orange and blue goes together, and if they're white, orange and white goes together too. It's taunting me. I mean, yes, you are cute. Yeah, go run. Don't come back. Well, it's hiding over there. Anyway, I have my Digitalis purpurea, so the white foxgloves over here, and another group of 3 over there. Last week I did this grouping and this grouping. This 3 here, this 3 here, but oh, I guess it's coming back. Something lifted it off its hole at some point last week, and then I just planted them, and it looks like it's coming back. It was kind of fully wilted by yesterday afternoon, so I'm like, maybe there's hope. And it's looking good, looking okay. So yeah, hopefully my camera skills didn't make you nauseated. If you made it through the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I try to show up here on YouTube every Thursday, so until I see you again, bye.